about field awareness and why it's important, whether it be for your safety or the safety of the animal.
Here, a skier is enjoying his time out on the water. This is something as a boater you need to be aware of. Here, a pod of manatees is swimming underwater. As you can tell, they're kind of hard to see, so there are some things you can look for. Swirls and mud stirred up are a couple of those things. White spots on their backs are actually scars from props. As I point out here, there's a swirl. Manatees are a big part of the economy around Crystal River, Florida. We need to be aware that they're out there and be careful when we're out driving our boats around, so we don't inflict pain on them. Rocks and oysters are things that we really need to be aware of. As the tide fluctuates, sometimes these rocks and oysters are actually underwater, and we can't see them. So we really need to know what to look for. Things like waves breaking on the surface, because these things can harm you, your boat, and the environment.
This is an example of what can happen if you were to hit something like an oyster bed. Not only can it hurt your boat, but it can hurt the environment around it that it hits. Things like coral reefs and seagrass beds.
This here is a wetland conservation sign. Signs like these let us know that we're not allowed on these lands because what they do is they protect this environment. These are normally in places that are very important to what's around. They either help with drainage, as this one does, or they are homes to some animals that we want to protect. Other signs you need to be aware of are things like speed signs. Here you have a speed sign that tells you that you can go 25 miles an hour. This is something to be aware of. A blue heron is interacting with a home, and as our population increases, more and more of this is to be seen. Here, a picture of an anhinga drying his wings. These birds, they have an impact on the environment. We need to know that they are out there and be careful. In a second, you'll be able to see a snook. This is a game fish in Crystal River, Florida that's very important to our ecosystem. They're a top predator, and as fishermen go out and fish, they need to be able to conserve these species to help our environment. So what you can take away from this video is that there are a lot of environmental factors that we as a human population affect. So while we're out there on these boats and out on the coastal ecosystems, we really need to be aware of what's going on out there so we can protect our environment, not only for us, but for future generations. And this is a tool that we can take all over the world. It's not just here in Crystal River that you need to be aware. Environmental awareness is not just about the environment. It's about you.
Hope you guys enjoyed our video. We would now like to take the time to thank you and our sponsors, Toshiba America Foundation and Southwest Florida Water Management District.